Hello Zane Gang, Dead Spikes here. Today I will be going over how to make your own Zane build. Pretty interesting video. I just want to give you a basic blueprint of how you should be making your own Zane build if you would like to make one. And I would like to see some. If you guys find some cool stuff, you could hit me up in the Discord. There's a build ideas section. I would love to see some of your builds you make around this format. Maybe I would test them out myself even, but let's go over it. So this is basically just going to be going over the gear loadout. It's going to be a pretty short video, but we're just going to run over the gear loadout we run here. So first off, okay, we'll put the Feebert here. So the very basic thing you want to do to be able to make your own Zane build is have the correct 4 slots for the build. The guns are what make the build work, right? The gear and the stats do, obviously, and that's the customization. But for the guns, it's very important you follow a somewhat to this blueprint. So basically, for the first weapon, you're going to want a sniper crit damage weapon is what I like to call this. This is your weapon when there's no enemies around. It's great for single target mobbing at ranges. When they're further range away. A Feebert is a great selection for this. And like some other things are some star helixes, maybe even carriers, Lyuda snipers, monocles. There's a lot of different selections you could probably use here. This should be your like sniper single target, normally revolves around crit damage weapon, which is great. And normally you want it to be able to handle any kind of health bar, which this Feebert does. So there's the Star Helix. Cryo is really good for this slot. Cryo damage is probably best for this slot. So for your second weapon, you're going to want the Cutsman. I don't think this one is very exchangeable. I think you're going to want one version of the Cutsman in the slot, no matter what kind of build you're making. Whether it's the fire, corrosive, or shot Cutsman, I would highly suggest Cutsman in the second slot. Then for the third weapon, you're going to want your chain weapon. Now this could be a bunch of different things as well. If you're using barrier, you're more than likely going to want the redistributor. If you're not using barrier, there's so many other weapons you can use. This is your chain slot. This is when you take out mobs in groups. That's what you want here, is a weapon just to clear the groups quicker. And then for the very last weapon, you're going to want your single target boss killer, is what I would like to call it, or close range. This could be a Trevinator maybe. Really fast shotgun of any sort. I'm using the Dictator for my main builds. You're gonna want a close range boss killer, a weapon that's really close range and deals a lot of damage. It doesn't matter if it consumes ammo very fast, it just has to kill stuff extremely quickly. So yeah, there's the basic rundown of the 4 weapon slots you're going to want to make your own Zane build. I'm really interested on what you guys come up with builds. So if you would like to make some combinations here after hearing what I have to say about making some Zane builds, please go in the build section of my Discord and show me what you guys like to run, and maybe run the whole skill trees too. You could make a whole different skill tree however you would like in here, but I would try to follow those 4 weapon slots. Thanks for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you are subscribed to the Zane Gang for some more content like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Spikes out.